This is Andy Purewal for ID Boxing. We are here in London and I'm joined by former world champion Timothy Bradley. Tim, it's always a pleasure to see you. How are you?
Back on deck, man. Back here in London, man. The UK fans, man. What's happening? What's going on? Big fight week this week, man. We got some bangers this time around, man. Some really good female fights, man.
Which fight in particular are you more looking forward to? Michaela Mayer-Baumgardner or Clarissa Shields, Savannah Marshall?
Both, man. I mean, this is what the fans deserve. The fans deserve the best fight and the best. The women are doing it at the highest level. Savannah Marshall and Carissa Shields, they got history. So that's interesting there in itself. And then you got Michaela Mayer-Baumgardner, man, two Americans on right here on British soil, going head to head. It's gonna be a good battle.
Let's start off with that one, Michaela Mayer and Alicia Baumgardner. What are your thoughts on the fight?
I think it's a great fight, honestly. I think that you have the more well-rounded fighter is going to be Mayer. Yes, she has less power, I would say, but she has good legs, she has height, she has good reach. She can box outside, inside. She can pretty much do a little bit of everything. She's shown, and have grown over the years. You can see her development. She's fought, I would say, better competition than Baumgardner has, and her skills continue to develop more and more each time out. So I think moving in this fight, I think I would put her a little bit slightly ahead of Baumgartner, but you already know, man, one punch can change it all, dude. Like power is like the ultimate equalizer, and all you got to do is land that one. And, you can turn somebody lights upside down or turn somebody world upside down. And if Baumgartner can do that, then I believe she can win the fight.
Moving into the main events, Shields Marshall again. What is your take going into this? A lot of people see Clarissa's the more skillful, more silky boxer, Savannah the one with more power. But your thoughts?
It's the same. It's the same thing. I mean, experience. I know both these females. They were in the amateurs. They faced each other early on in their amateur careers. Um, you know, I would say Marshall got the best of Shields. Left a sour taste in Shields' mouth. But now it's a pro game. I mean, you got to understand that Carissa Shields has done some remarkable things as a female fighter. Remarkable things. 12-time world champion, or whatever, how many world championships she's won, undisputed championship, multiple weight classes. She's done a whole hell of a lot. Her style, what she brings is, man, she got speed, she got great technique, good fundamentals. She has great eyes and vision, good defense, fantastic jab, great overhand right. I mean, there's a lot to, I would say, Carissa Shields. But then also on the flip side of that, there's a lot to Marshall as well. Very fluid, long, knows how to maintain distance, switch hitter, got great punching power. I think the speed difference, I think that you have Shields who's faster, but as far as timing goes, you have someone like Savannah Marshall, man, got great timing and great power. So great matchup. I don't know where I'm leaning at so far. I mean, I don't know where I'm going right now with that as far as my prediction goes, but I think it's a fantastic matchup and a great clash of styles. And whoever, I would say, execute their game plan is going to win the fight.
As a former fighter yourself, how much can a loss in her case, in Clarissa's case, to Savannah kind of frustrate her or irk her? Will she not be thinking about it?
Well, as far as Carissa Shields, look, just put it this way. That was in the past. Yeah, this is the present, man. Carissa Shields has an extreme amount of confidence. You got to think to herself like she's overcame that. She's won 2 Olympic gold medals. She's accomplished way more than Savannah Marshall did in the pros already, and in a short period of time as well. She's fought way better competition, I believe, than Savannah Marshall. So I don't think she's really worried about that loss. She's just here to just shut everybody up, and basically mainly shut Savannah Marshall up. Savannah Marshall keeps poking at that bear, man. I mean, I would put a do not motivate sign on a girl like Carissa Shields, someone that calls herself the GOAT, of boxing, the female boxing. So I think look, at the end of the day, I don't think that past fight gonna play anything into this fight. To be honest with you, both these fighters are in different places in their career, different places. They're not the same fighter, at all. So we'll see who prevails, man. Saturday night.
Then we just get your thoughts on a couple of the topics. Spence Crawford, will we see it before the year is out?
Oh, I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know. I mean, I will hope. I will hope. I hope they get that fight done. I haven't heard anything. Don't know where it's at. I don't know if it's gonna happen this year Could happen next year, but I think eventually they're gonna have to lace him up. No doubt about it.
Who would you edge towards in that fight?
I'm Crawford. I'm Crawford all day. I've already explained. Many fans know why I chose Crawford. It's not the fact that he's just my brother, but I've explained several times in other previous interviews on why I'm picking him to win the fight. I just think he's the ultimate adjuster. I really do. But I would just say this: when they do fight, I think we're gonna have to see the best of the best in both these guys. They're gonna give us everything they got, and may the best man win.
Joshua-Usyk a few weeks ago. Just get your thoughts going back to that one. What did you make of Alexander's win?
Great win. I thought Usyk was gonna win. I mean, he was a favorite to win. I picked him the first time. I also picked him the second time. I thought he was gonna stop Joshua, but Joshua showed that he was game. He was game. He showed his mental toughness this time around. He still has a lot of fight in him. Yes, it might have been a minor setback, but it's all good. The better fighter won, and that's Usyk. He moves on. I'm hearing that it might be a clash for him and Fury. That's what I want to see. That's still a fight that interests me, and it's going to interest the fans because I want to see who's the best here in England. I want to see who's the best heavyweight. And styles make fights at the end of the day. These guys are around the same height. Joshua has punching power. Usyk got the power. Fury has punching power and boxing ability. If they do fight, I would choose Fury to win the fight, but I still a fight that I wouldn't mind seeing, man.
Would you advise Anthony to take that fight because he's been offered to him? Because after the Usyk loss, a lot of people felt that maybe he just needs a bit of a break. But would you advise him go and take that fight with Tyson Fury?
Man, come on, bro. Yeah, man, look, man, these old school fighters, man, they used to fight every month, every 2 weeks sometimes. Fights like Sugar Ray Robinson fight 3-4 times in 1 month, bro. Like, man, these fighters need to stop being soft, man. They need to stop being soft. They need to just step their game up and fight more often, man. So why not? Take some time off. Take about a week and a half off. Get your butt back in that gym, bro. There's a lot of money to be made. Don't sit back and just rest on your laurels, man. Hey, get your butt back in that gym. Get back in there. You want to be a fighter? This is the lifestyle that you chose. Get in there and fight Fury, bro. Back to back. Let's go. Let's go. You want to see you the best? Take some of that conditioning from your last fight and bring it to this fight, bro. Hey, that's how you do it. So, fighters, stop being soft, man. Y'all, fighters are soft nowadays, man. I'm not gonna lie. I came up in an era where I only fought once or twice a year, too, and it sucked at the end of the day because it wasn't a whole lot of dates. But, man, there's so many, dates in boxing now, bro, between the zone and all that. And I know it's hard because you got the different promoters and all of that stuff, bro, but, man, fight as often as you can, man. Stay busy. Stay relevant in the sport, man. That's how you become a star.
What would be the keys to beating Tyson Fury?
A prayer and a wish. Come on, a prayer, a wish, hope. You got to knock Tyson Fury out. That's the only way you beat Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury too clever, man. Too smart in and outside the ring, bro. So I really don't see anybody beating him. Not today. The dude ain't even born yet. The dude that's going to beat Tyson Fury ain't even born. So I don't see Usyk beating him. I don't see Joshua beating him. I don't see anybody in the heavyweight division touching Tyson Fury.
Final couple ones. Canelo-Golovkin next weekend. What are your thoughts for trilogy bout?
I got Canelo all day. Got a lot to prove. Golovkin coming up to 168 for the first time. He gonna be. I just think that I think it's a terrible move going to 168. 160 he was strong. 160 he was big and stronger than everybody. 168, I don't think he gonna be that strong. To be honest with you, he gonna be a little bit slower. I think gas tank gonna be little bit more drained. People say the added weight is great. Sometimes the added weight ain't great. Sometimes that added weight isn't great. It slows you down a bit. Your timing is a little bit off. It takes some time to get acclimated at that new weight class. That's 8 pounds, dog. You going up 8 pounds. That's tough, man. And then you got Canelo coming off a loss too. Stop, man. He gonna mess around and might even stop Triple G. Triple G older now. He's faded. I believe faded. I saw him in the Murata fight. He didn't look that great in early rounds. Yes, he was able to stabilize himself. Murata slowed down a bit. He showed his championship grit, and determination, and eventually pressured Murata and got him up out of there. But early on, oh my God, he was getting bagged up, hit to the body, getting banged on. Watch what Canelo do to him this time around.
Final one, Timothy. You mentioned added weight. We've got a catchweight fight over here in the UK between Conor, Benn and Chris Eubank Jr. at 157. What are your thoughts on that? Conor's naturally a welterweight, Jr. naturally a middleweight, having to give up that weight.
My thoughts is basically this, bro. I think that Conor Benn is running out of options. He ain't got no options, so he got to fight somebody. at the end of the day. So he's taking a gamble. He's going up in weight. A lot of things are stalled at 47 because you have Spence and Crawford, trying to do their thing or whatever, and the belt's all tied up. So, Conor Benn is he's bold, bro. He's bold. He wants to take on the challenge. This is a guy that wanted it. Why not? I think it's a risky move, but why not, man? Challenge yourself against the best. That's what sports is all about, bro. You have a winner, you have a loser, man. But at the end of the day, you want to win. That's what damn sports is about, man. I love boxing. I love boxing because it's one-on-one. It's not like any other sport in the world, bro. It's one-on-one, man. Mano a mano. It's your best against my best at the end of the day. And the fans, we love that. We love that. So the fact that he's stepping up and he's fighting at a catch weight is great. Conor Benn want to show his greatness. That's what he wants to do. But Eubank is tough. He's a big guy. He can box. Great boxing under the tutelage of Roy Jones, I believe. He gonna come. He gonna try to. Is they still together?
Well, I believe he's having Senior, his father, back in his corner for the fight now.
Interesting. I don't know what happened to Roy. That's interesting. That's different. I mean, going from Roy's style and what he was bringing to him, and the success he was having, and now going back to his father. Ooh, that's tough, man. That's a tough transition. But I guess fathers should know best, right? At the end of the day.
All right, Timothy, we'll leave that there and I'll leave you to enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for speaking to me as always.
No doubt, dog. I enjoy this stuff, man. That's why I do. I get paid for this. I enjoy it, man. I just show y'all love, That's all it's about, showing you guys love, bro. All right?
Thank you,
brother.
Timothy. Thank
No
you.
doubt. Yep.